weeks ago, I did exactly that, and you told me to keep spraying fairways if that is my task. I'm guessing he didn't like that. You want me to work my exact hours? Okay, no problem. You already know that. This is my kind of thing right here. Let's start talking about, oh yeah, can you do some overtime? Oh yeah, can you do this extra task for me? Nah, can't do that. That's not what you said.
No.
Say hello to the camera.
Hello, motherfucker.
What's up, people? It's me, Dre. On the YouTube ground until we get recognized, we got r/malicious compliance. Now, malicious compliance, for those who don't know, because I did not know, is people conforming to the letter, but not the spirit of a request, as per malicious compliance Reddit. Shout out to Blue Mystic for the recommendation. We're gonna check this out. I saw a few of these. It's basically just pettiness. Like, it's basically just supreme pettiness.
This should be entertaining.
It's a beautiful time. Like, comment, and subscribe, boys. You see what it is. If I tell you to spray fairways, you spray fairways. No problem, boss. It's just basically supreme pettiness, and I'm here for it, man. My first job out of college, I was working as an assistant superintendent on a golf course. One of the most common jobs I was assigned was to spray pesticides on fairways, greens, tees, etc. One particular day, I was spraying fairways, and one of the crew guys who was on the next hole over needed help with their machine because it had broken down. So I stopped spraying and went over and helped him figure out what was wrong with the machine. My boss, the superintendent, came riding up on his golf cart and started absolutely blasting me for stopping and told me that if my job is to spray fairways, that is the only thing I need to be worried about. So I got back on the spraying rig and kept on spraying. I mean, hey, if that's my job, buddy. Hey, you don't gotta yell at me. Listen, but don't be tripping with later on. I'm just saying.
What do you mean by that?
2 weeks later, the same exact scenario happened, see? I was spraying fairways and a crew guy needed help out on the course. I just kept spraying and ignored the crew guy. My boss was making his rounds on the golf cart, came over to me and started yelling at me, saying that if I see someone needs help, I need to be able to break off from what I'm doing and help that person. I'm a manager and that's my job, yada yada. Then he goes, do you understand me? And I said, no, I don't. 2 weeks ago, I did exactly that and you told me to keep spraying fairways if that is my task. I'm guessing he didn't like that. He got all red in the face and drove off in his golf cart and came back like 30 minutes later and told me to just use my best judgment from now on if it looked like a crew guy needed help. Oh! So you contradicted yourself, and now you're mad at yourself because you're not mad at me. You're mad at yourself for contradicting yourself.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
I don't know if you're a woman or a girl, but they were doing exactly what a manager does and breaking off and helping that person, and you got mad. But then they don't do it, and now you get mad again. You're really mad at yourself, bro.
Stupid.
It's all good, man. I get it. No one wants to look stupid. His order was to use your best judgment, but you can be damn sure that the next time his judgment won't align with what the boss thought was the right decision. Won't get paid more for doing my job quicker? Alright, I'll just do my job slower. I'm a software developer at a medium-sized company where I would get a project and a time frame to get said project done. This time frame is insane, not because of the lack of time to get it done, but because of the excessive amount of time it would give me. Something I could get done in 2 weeks is given 3 months to complete. My first 6 months at the company was spent with me doing said projects and the amount of time they took me as opposed to the amount of time given for them to be completed. And when my performance review came back, I assumed my raise and bonus would reflect my performance. Psych! Come on, man. If you worked in any job, you should already know that they want you to go above and beyond, but then don't want to pay you above and beyond.
That just makes no fucking sense.
It's just crazy. That's why the saying, I don't get paid enough for that, exists. Like, as many of you can probably guess from where I'm posting this story, my raise did not, in fact, reflect my performance, and instead was the base amount my contract guaranteed. My response to this was not to complain, as I frankly didn't care, and instead, just stop submitting my project at the same pace I had been doing it. I still did it in the 2 weeks for 3 months, but it was a work from home job, and I would just add in bits and pieces to keep the progress at the expected pace while having the completed project on a personal machine. I still work there and have been working there for 4 years now and very happy sending back maybe 2 months of the year doing my job and working my second job at a different business as a software developer, as it's a work from home job and there are no mandatory check-ins or anything of that sort. Good, smart man. That's what you do with your extra time. Make more money. Good job, bro. Proud of you. I've been offered a decent raise to return to my original pace multiple times, but I declined each time, and after around a year and a half, they accepted the current pace as I still do quality work I guess don't shaft me originally and expect me to change my mind when you realize my value. I just make way more money than I would have needed to, and now effectively get triple my salary as my other job makes twice my lousy job. I'm just saying, your reward for hard work, more work for the same pay.
What?
Don't come here and expect me to do more work but less pay. Like, that's crazy. Or I'm doing my job crazy fast, but I don't get no raise for my performance, bro.
Bro, what the f? Man, what the f is this shit, man?
Like, but you're still gonna sit here and compliment me and be like, oh, you're doing a great job. Why doesn't my pay reflect that great job, good sir?
That's weird.
That's all I'm saying. If you're doing a legitimately great job, and they're always complimenting you on how you're doing a great job, and you're going above and beyond, I'm just saying a raise might be in order. You want exact productivity metrics? Sure thing. A few months ago, my manager got obsessed with tracking our productivity to the decimal point. What?
What do you mean by that?
To the decimal point? Okay. Every task had to be logged, measured, and analyzed. No exceptions. If it wasn't on the spreadsheet, it didn't count. So one day, during our weekly team meeting, he casually said, I don't care how long it takes, just make sure everything is logged perfectly. Cue malicious compliance. Of course. I started logging everything. I mean, that's what he said. That's what he said. Reading the boss's email. 3 minutes, 42 seconds. Deciphering vague instructions. 5 minutes. Refilling water bottle to avoid screaming. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Thinking about whether this is real life or a sitcom. 7 minutes, yeah. Yeah, it might take me 10. Contemplating the meaning of corporate jargon. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Strategic sighing to release frustration. 9 seconds. Soon enough, my task tracker looked like a surreal?
Huh?
Soon enough, my task tracker looked like a surreal diary of corporate life. I even color-coded it for extra precision. When he finally looked at my logs, he freaked out. Why are you wasting time checking all this? I reminded him, you said everything.
Stupid.
Needed to be logged. You said everything. You said you don't care how long it takes. Make sure everything is logged perfectly. Surprisingly, we had a new policy by the end of the week. Log only what's necessary. I mean, hey, you said everything. You forgot to log your logging time between tasks. Yeah. You forgot to log how many breaths you took. You also forgot to log how many blinks that you took when you were looking at said screen. You also forgot to log how many keystrokes that you had. You're slacking. You're slacking, bro. A few years ago, you want me to work my exact hours? Okay, no problem. This is mine. You already know that. This is my kind of thing right here.
That's a great idea.
A few years ago, my manager decided to crack down on workplace discipline. His first rule, everyone had to work their exact scheduled hours. No more, no less. If your shift was 9 to 5, you couldn't start a minute early or leave a minute late. Okay, cool. I already know where this is going, bruh. You about to start talking about, oh yeah, can you do some overtime? Oh yeah, can you do this extra task for me? Nah, can't do that. That's not what you said.
No.
Now I'm the kind of person who likes to finish what I'm working on, even if it means staying a little past my shift. That's me. But fine, rules are rules. At 5 sharp, I started dropping everything. Middle of a call with a client, sorry, it's 5. Let's pick this up tomorrow. Writing an email, draft, say, computer shut down. My coworkers followed suit. Soon the office was a ghost town at exactly 5:01 every day. I mean, he said, I'm just saying. It didn't take long for chaos to erupt. Deadlines got missed, calls were dropped, and clients weren't happy. Management started to notice. After about 2 weeks, the rule magically disappeared and we were told just do what you need to do to get the job done. Funny how quickly things change when you follow orders to perfectly. A lot of people asked if I was about working long hours. If this was about working long hours, it wasn't. The issue was flexibility. Many of us liked starting early or staying late when it suited us, but the policy forced us into rigid schedules, which didn't work for how we like to manage our workloads. When they realized flexibility made things smoother, they backtracked fast. That's what I mean. If flexibility makes things smoother, then your job as the manager is to just let that go, man. Just let that flow, man. Like, don't sit here and make it, oh, you got to do it 9 to 5. If everything was running smoothly and the company was doing good and the clients were happy with them being flexible, then I wouldn't even mess with it. I would have been like, all right, y'all do what y'all do, man. It's almost as if incredibly strict rules with no flexibility for different circumstances is harmful to both productivity and morale.
No.
I'm just saying some of these workplaces need to take some of this advice, man. They need to come into this malicious compliance and look at this stuff and maybe take a few suggestions. That's all I'm saying, bruh. But that's the video. It's a short one, of course. It's a short Reddit video, but I'm just testing this out. Once again, shout out to Blue Mystic for the recommendation. If you have any other Reddit threads you want me to check out, let me know. I'll consider it. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out of this thing.
And if I offended you, I am going to remind you in advance that I am very sorry and I apologize for the inconvenience of me not giving a
fuck.